everyone, welcome to Cup of Tea. Today we are in Newcastle with Michelle Serrano, the MP candidate for Scarborough Southwest, and we're just enjoying an amazing afternoon here in their family farm. Thank you so much for inviting us here.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
So we'd like to know who Michelle Serrano is.
Who is Michelle Serrano? You know, that's even though you're asking about me, that's a tough question.
Yeah, like you're home. We just want to
you
know.
know who is Michelle Serrano. Actually, I'd like to start by saying that when we came to Canada, it was difficult for me kasi I was already in high school sa Philippines. So I had to leave my friends and a background that I was used to and come here. I went to St. Joe's. Difficult because I had courses in grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. We were given an exam. Tapos, kung ano yung level mo, doon kanila ilalagay. So it was difficult for me to get friends in the beginning because I was all over the map. But eventually, you know, everything falls into place and you get used to the school. Like I say, I went to high school here and then I went to the University of Toronto. I went to Ryerson University. I went to Seneca College.
What
I
did
went
you
to
take in those
Humber
places?
College. Ang dami. Pero naman, I graduated. Hindi lang yung hindi yung course. Hindi.
So what did you take in those different
Those
schools?
schools have earned me 4 or 5 designations. So I'm a chartered professional accountant, a certified general accountant, a certified human resources professional, a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and a licensed financial advisor. So
Wow.
yun, ang dami. Kaya naman, kasi baka marinig nila, ang dami naman itong eskwela wala naman sigurong natapos. Pero naman, meron naman.
Hindi naman, tita. Of course
No,
not.
I know, pero hindi mo maalis yan sa tao. It's but natural. I feel really blessed because at an early age, I was given the opportunity to work sa corporate world. Both private and public sector. Sa public sector, I was the controller for the City of Toronto Economic Development Corporation. Tapos I retired a few years ago from the corporate world. My last position was Chief Financial Officer for a worldwide media and advertising company. Tapos, actually, the decision to leave the corporate world was family decision. Kasi nakita nila mami tsaka nila daddy na I did not have time for myself. That ang focus ko was the past and the future. I did not have time for now. So sabi nila, anak, what are you going to do with money? What is really, what's money?
Yeah,
So,
he can't take it with you
you
when
can't take it with you. You're making money but you're not getting to enjoy it. So
you're not living.
you're not living, exactly. So that's when I made the decision to retire from the corporate world and focus more on myself and whatever's going on around me.
Are you craving some ramen? Hokkaido Santoka Ramen brings you the best Japanese ramen in Toronto. The first restaurant opened in 1988 in Japan, serving only 9 customers at a time. Since then, Santoka's fame has grown, serving many happy customers in over 50 locations worldwide. Visit us and experience the taste of Santoka in downtown Toronto at 91 Dundas Street East, or call us at 647-748-1717.
I remit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.
Yun nga. So that's where I am right now. I was going to lead a peaceful life until this thing hit me about the political world. I've been asked many times to run, pero the answer was always no. Kasi really, I'm a private person.
So what changed your mind this time?
It was Philippine Independence Day. Tapos pinaligiran ako ng mga Pilipino. Sabi niya, Michelle, sige na. Kasi nga, I said no the first time. And sabi niya, there's not many people who can run for office. So why don't you think about it? So I thought about it. Tapos nung pakainan na nung after independence, after nung flag raising, kinulit na naman ako, Michelle, nakapag-isip ka na ba? Sabi ko, pambihira naman kayo. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Sabi ko, give me more time. Tapos ayun na, pinaligiran ka na, and they told me that Philippines is the third largest immigrant country. There's no one in government to represent us. Tapos they appealed to my emotion. Kaya sabi ko, sige na nga. Tapos when I got home, sabi ko, my God, what did I do? I said yes, ano ba yan? Tapos yun na, tumatawag na sila. Sabi ko, that's it, paninindigan ko na to. So that's where I am right now. It's a tough fight. Recently, I think a week, 2 weeks ago, Bill Blair, after his retirement, announced his candidacy. So that's my toughest opponent. Kita mo naman sa farm kanina, invited the other nomination candidates. So we enjoy a friendship. So, it is what it is, and I'll hope for the best and work hard and see where that leads, right?
Because at the end of the day, all the candidates want to do what's best for the community.
Yes.
That's why you're running for the position.
That's right.
And given the power, if you're given the opportunity to change things and implement new ideas, what would you do?
To me, it's not about implementation first. To me, it's about engaging the community and talking about what's important to them. I have what I believe in, pero I'm not representing myself. I'm representing the community. So I really have to listen to them, what's important to them, that sort of thing. It's not about me, it's about them. Ako lang ang voice nila, pero sa kanila yon. The decision, the concerns, the issues, it's all about them. But to me, the issue that resonates among all the different communities is immigration. The importance of immigration, the importance of family reunification. Immigration ang issue na everyone is concerned about. Kasi in Scarborough Southwest, third ang mga Pilipino, pangalawa Bengali, and then third ang mga Pilipino in terms of population.
So it's mostly immigrants.
No. The number one population of Scarborough Southwest are Canadians. Like Anglo-Canadians.
Okay.
Kasi Scarborough Southwest is so diverse na you see pockets where you see poverty south of Queen Street, and you see the houses that are by the lake, the Scarborough Bluff. So you get all sorts of people in Scarborough Southwest. So iba ang issue na interested yung mga bandang south.
Yes.
Iba there are pockets nga na they're just concerned about everyday living and getting a job. So there are many different things. Na I can do something also, especially sa ating mga kababayan, mga Filipino community. I mean, it's good to get help from other politicians, but it's also different when you get help from people na alam mo kung saan sila nanggaling. So you know exactly what they're talking about. I went through the struggle, coming here when we first came to Canada. Si mommy and daddy left a very comfortable life sa Philippines. Si daddy was a basketball player.
Wow.
Tapos si mommy talagang corporate siya. I worked for Universal Textile Mills. So when we first came here, it was very difficult kasi si daddy got a job as an assembly line worker, and then si mommy worked for the government. So it was difficult from having maids and someone to cater to you, to being here and doing your own laundry and cooking and all that stuff. It was a big adjustment for all of us here.
Oh, because just a note, because what a lot of our viewers probably don't know is back in the Philippines, a lot more people have maids at home because you can afford to hire help to do your home chores at home.
Kaya nga I call Canada the great equalizer kasi whatever background you have in the Philippines, everyone has a fresh start here. And the people, I wouldn't get to meet people na normally kasi di ba sa Pilipinas, your parents choose who you hang out with, that sort of thing. So I love Canada talaga. I'm proud to be Canadian, pero I'm passionately Filipino. Hindi ko yan mapagkakaila. Talagang mahal ko ang Pilipinas.
And it shows you've been to all the major events and you've been really supportive of the community, just as they have been with you, and you're really passionate about this cause. They wouldn't have pushed you into this if you weren't qualified, and you have a really strong background in the corporate world, which you're going to bring into this candidacy.
Yes.
So, what? I'm just really curious. I mean, there's obviously a lot of passion, a lot of interest, especially after they urged you to run. Why did you choose Southwest Scarborough?
Scarborough Southwest is actually where I grew up. My dad worked for General Motors, which was on Eglinton Avenue. I grew up there, and yung bahay namin is close to the bus stop. So my bedroom was overlooking the bus stop. So what I used to do in the morning, pag nakikita ko na yung bus dun sa my corner, takbo na ako dun sa bus stop. Hindi na ako mag-aantay ng bus. Yan ang routine namin. All of us, 4 girls, na grew up in Scarborough Southwest. Nung bandang later na kami nag-move sa northern Scarborough. But yeah, Scarborough Southwest is my home. Actually, the first thing I did when I decided to run for nomination was to visit the house where I grew up. Pareho pa rin lahat.
Do you know the people who live there now?
I knocked. They were not home. I knocked because I wanted to introduce myself and I wanted to tell them that this is where I grew up and if I could just, take a look inside and see if it's still the same. So that's the first thing that I did when I decided to run, visit the old home. And, yung usual spot, Our Lady of Fatima Church, yung McDonald's sa corner, nandun pa na yung fish and chips na place na pinupuntahan namin, everything was still there.
So that's why that place is so dear
Oh,
to you.
it is near and dear to me kasi that's really where I learned to be Canadian, where I learned to be a Filipino in Canada. Yung struggles mo talaga, dun mo na Sorry, nagiging emotional yata ako.
At least we're getting to know the real Michelle Serrano.
It brings up memories ba, growing up. Ayan! Michelle, that's one ha. Nauna ka na, may napaiyak ka na. Hindi, tapos from that beginning, having to climb the corporate ladder. And actually, when I was hired sa company na yun, I was hired as a contract worker. Tapos, 3 months after, they gave me a permanent job. Little did I know that I will, sabi ko lang, tinitingnan ko kasi yung iba, they do not greet you when you're a contract worker, di ba? Good morning, gaganong ka, tapos hindi ka napapansin.
Oh, it's a
Tapos,
yeah,
tapos,
there's a bit of separation there sometimes.
Tapos, a year and a half later, tinanong ako, the president spoke to me, and tinanong niya, what are your long-term goals? Sabi ko, well, I like working here. Sabi ko sa kanyang ganon. Tapos sabi niya, okay, sabi niya ganon. Tapos, 3 months after, he offered me the job. Nandun pa yung current boss ko. He offered me the job.
Your boss's job?
My boss's job, yes! My boss's job. Sabi ko, experience talaga yun ng corporate life. So I had to reconcile myself with that. Kasi here is a nice man who in a way mentored me and taught me a lot of things. And then in a few months, I'm privy to the information that I will be replacing him. So talagang struggle yun. But I mean, it is what it is. And I got the job. And yun nga, yung naging CFO ko nung nakakatuwa nga kasi the guys who used to ignore me and not say good morning to me now have to talk to me and get my approval. So super, karma yun karma talaga yun. So ganun nga yun.
And the thing I really noticed about you is, usually, when we meet politicians and women who of your caliber who have achieved so much in life.
Wow.
Well, I don't know, you're really humble and you're really funny and approachable and it's different because sometimes you meet some people. I'm not well, yeah, I can't say who, but I've come across a lot of other professionals in the field and they don't have the same what do you call it? Like, you're really approachable. That's the first thing.
Why wouldn't I
yeah.
be? I mean, we all came from the same, diba? It's just opportunities given to you and you using the opportunities that using it to the best. Using the opportunities that are given to you to the best of your ability. Yun lang naman eh. If once you're given the opportunity, you use it. It's the same for this political life. I mean, I'm a rookie. I'm a newbie. I don't have any experience in politics. My experience in politics extends to volunteering to drop off the flyers or the brochures for the political candidates. Yun na ang experience ko kasi hindi ko nga ito, it's not a path that I would have chosen. But this is the journey that I'm in right now. So whatever I do, I always do my best. So I'm gonna do my best. And I said, win or lose, beginning lang ako. Susunod na yung ibang Pilipino. Yun lang naman ang gusto ko na magkaroon ng representation ng mga Pilipino sa government, municipally, provincially, and federally. That's all.
That's great. So, what do you like to do? I mean, you're really busy with work and running for this campaign. What do you like to do in your spare time? I mean,
you are here where I want to go. This is where I escape kasi if one of these days mag-overnight kayo kasi when you see the sunrise tapos you're having coffee dun sa veranda, you will appreciate nature. Talagang I feel blessed.
This is just amazing. You have a pond, you have horses and beautiful German Shepherd dogs.
I know.
This is a kid's paradise. I mean, when I pictured my,
I know when I
idea of
said
what I
farm,
wanted when I was
when
a
I
kid.
said farm, akala nyo yung ano
Yeah.
no. I like to call
Wow,
it the
this
farm.
is better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I knew
I'm
it was
glad.
going to be great. I was looking forward to seeing animals, and this is, wow, this is
Good.
amazing.
You're welcome
Very
to come
serene.
anytime. Welcome to come anytime. You know, just let me know para nandito ako.
So you like to sit by the pond, like what we're
Sit
doing
by the
here?
pond. Actually, not many people know that when I was in high school, yung art class ko, some of my works of art, my pieces were displayed sa Art Gallery of Ontario.
Wow.
I was chosen as one of the promising artists. Pero sabi ng parents ko, ay usual siguro sa Filipino na, oy, walang future dyan sa arts, ha? Huwag kayo mag-ano dyan. So, hindi ko na tinuloy.
So do you paint outdoors on this property?
Not as much as I want to. Sometimes, but not as much as I want to.
Oh, someday we should go.
We should
paint
go,
outside,
yes,
yeah.
we should go, yes. Grab the easel, set it up, and let's do it.
Wow, look at that, a fellow artist.
Siyempre, no?
I actually met Michelle when she attended Philippine Artists Group of Canada's art show at the Philippine Consulate. How many
yes.
years ago? 2 years ago? 3
Siguro,
years ago?
I
Something
don't
like
know.
that?
Oo.
You never told me you were an artist?
I guess, like I told you, I'm even surprised I'm doing this interview because I'm a very private person. Alam nyo tinawagan ako ng CTTV, tinawagan ako ng CBC, hindi ako nagpa-interview, pero sa'yo nagpa-interview ako.
Wow.
Ang lakas mo sa akin.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, it looks like, I mean, your story is like the great success story that a lot of immigrants
Yes.
dream of.
Yes.
Moving
Yun
here
nga,
as a
yeah.
child,
That's
growing
right,
up,
that's right.
finding your own way.
So what's the
Here.
lesson? Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Anything is possible. Just put your mind to it. That's all,
So, I guess one question I have for you is, at this point, what is your idea of success? What is your definition of success? What is success to you?
What is success
Yeah.
to me? I think being surrounded by people who love you and like you. At saka, I think, I don't want to sound mayabang, pero I think I can say that I'm a success. Mayabang ba? Hindi. Ano lang, kasi, yung ceiling, the glass ceiling was broken. I became the CFO. That was yung una kong talagang gusto gawin. Kasi, the company that I joined was walang ibang color, yung board of directors, saka yung executive team.
So there were no minorities.
No
when you started.
minorities, no women in the executive. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna be one. And in a year and a half, I did. I was one.
And soon, you might be the next female Filipino MP in Ontario.
Hopefully the first.
They'll be the first.
The first Filipino member of parliament. And I'll carry that flag proudly.
That's great. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too! Me too!
And then we'll be celebrating
Balik
here.
tayo rito. Party tayo ulit dito.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I remit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.
Are you craving some ramen? Hokkaido Santoka Ramen brings you the best Japanese ramen in Toronto. The first restaurant opened in 1988 in Japan, serving only 9 customers at a time. Since then, Santoka's fame has grown, serving many happy customers in over 50 locations worldwide. Visit us and experience the taste of Santoka in downtown Toronto at 91 Dundas Street East, or call us at 647-748-1717.